In the first part of this tutorial, we learned about different types of text that you can use in Amadeen. Now it's time to discuss formatting and modifying text. There are several ways to start editing text. You can either double-tap on the text with the Move or Selection tool, or tap with the Text tool. Then you're ready to type. Text editing works like in many other apps. To bring up the text panel with the text formatting tools, you should type on the A icon. Depending on your screen size and orientation, the screen may fit both the panel and keyboard. Otherwise, you can hide the keyboard and keep only the panel open. The panel disappears as soon as we exit the text editing mode. The fonts and typefaces available here correspond to fonts installed in your system. If you wish to use a font that is not present in the list, you should install it first. The app supports the TrueType font and OpenType font. By tapping on this circle, you can choose a new color. The next three controls change the font size. The plus and minus buttons decrement and increment the size. By tapping on the field with the font size value, you can enter a new size. Another way of changing the value is to slide over the field to the left or right. With the help of these buttons, you can underline text or make it bold or italic if it is supported by the font. This set of buttons is used to align or justify text. This parameter is responsible for the distance between lines. Then there is the distance between letters. Some may also know it as kerning. The next control changes the baseline. It is used to create a superscript number to refer to a footnote. These parameters define the size of the indent at the beginning of the paragraph and spacings after and before the paragraph. These settings are often used for large texts. The last button opens settings for numbered and unnumbered lists. Here we can choose either a number or a symbol that appears at the beginning of each line. Let it be a bullet. The two values at the top of the panel control the location of the text and bullets. The parameter on the left changes the distance between the beginning of the line, which is a bullet, and the frame. By indenting list items, we make them more distinguishable from the surrounding text. The parameter on the right controls the distance between a number or bullet and the following text. The value here should be set in accordance with the font size. The other two buttons are used to create nested lists. Now let's open the Appearance panel. The text item at the top of the list represents the text object. The panel gives you quick access to the font size and color. The gear icon opens the same text properties as we just learned about. Since we are not in the text editing mode, the settings will be applied to the entire text rather than to a portion of text that we selected. Now let's get back to the Appearance panel. Behind the plus button, we have several effects, such as shadow or glow. Not all of them look nice with text, especially when applied to small letters, but the shadow or outer glow effects could be useful. If you have a short text with thick letters like a heading, you can also try to combine a stroke with fill. And that's all for now. We'll see you later.